Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Harvester. The hell? I heard a chicken. Weird. But yeah, where we last left off we talked to the colonel soldier. Pretty crazy one. But frankly it took like 20 minutes. Alright, let's go visit the bandit house. This is... oh my god. What the fuck? The attic window is perfect nesting grounds for wasps. The old car is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. This place could sure use a gardener. Anything else? There's a roof. The rusty gutter is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. The overhang is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. Oh my god. I get a bad feeling when I step inside this house. So I'm just gonna save. Alright, that'll be a perfect save name right there. Alright, let's go inside the house. Oh my god! What the... what in the absolute hell? The icebox is sealed shut with wasp nests. What the hell? She's moving. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. A rather colorful picture of a wasp nest. What the fuck? Can I examine the plant? No. A nest. Why? Why am I doing this?
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you the wasp woman?
I am Tetsuo Crumb. The ignorant of harvest call me the wasp woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Wow. Look at that sound. Isn't that great? I have a bad feeling when it comes to stuff like that. Pleasure? Wow, I don't know how this is gonna go.
The politics of honey are intertwined with the age-old struggle of the aesthetic versus the commercial. Because I choose to raise wasps instead of bees, I'm frowned upon by the community. Why? Well, raising bees is acceptable because they produce honey.
I'd rather
But
have someone produce
sometimes
bees than
it's not
fucking
what is
wasps.
produced, so much as what is performed.
I don't see any particular use for wasps.
Why must everything have a use? Is money always the determining factor? More slender, more aerodynamic than the bee.
Oh no, not this
The
cutscene.
wasp is a joy to behold.
Oh, why? No. Just what the hell, man?
Beautiful and juicy. Isn't that enough to compensate for the little drawbacks?
I don't know. Drawbacks.
Well, as you can see, the little darlings do love to sting. Another source of prejudice for the masses, and another reason to love them. Bees are like animals. They sting only for a reason, for sacrifice. They have no conception of individual sensation, of pleasure.
Ugh. Just why?
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation, each painful welt an act of love.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but when I got stung by a wasp when I was a kid, I don't feel no act of love. Bye. Oh my god. Why? Ew, there's even a... I didn't even know there was a nest on the floor. What the fuck? Oh my god, look at this. What the hell is this? Ugh. I guess we're done with the dialogue. I'm getting out of here. I'm going, and gone. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try the Johnson resonance. Now this is a fun one. If you know what I mean. Somebody is shooting in the background. Mr. Johnson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his Tucker during the night. He erected. Okay. There's a garage. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tucker. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So this is Mr. Johnson. Let's see how this will go.
Hello, Steve.
What the
How's
fuck?
the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm alright.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into.
What the? Your
if you
face.
haven't
What
gotten
the
into it
fuck?
already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie
I
was
can't take you
grounded.
seriously.
Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are...
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the Tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
Wow. This game, man. Man, why haven't I found this gem before? My god. I can't take this game seriously. I'm sorry. This guy's face.
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good hard penis.
What? Uh, I don't even get what you mean. Are you mentioning some Futanari here, or are you just, or it does she, I don't even want to question that.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else? Like maybe
No,
that damn Sheriff Dwayne Dwayne?
Dwayne.
He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
You know, I just asked you a simple question, and you don't have to fucking overreact. But god damn, what the hell am I doing with my life?
I'll admit DNA's diner does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
Bye. Okay, no. I don't even want to know.
Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
Gee, I wonder
don't
why.
have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big.
No, I'm not
Leave
coming near
and
you.
Me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
Not with your face around. Good God, you're a creep. Who the fuck are you, Herbert the pervert? God.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
Then why didn't you just keep it in the garage all day and all night? Mind if I look at it?
Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Yeah, about that.
Karen's only 5 years old. Since Mr. Fitzpatrick passed away, in Edna's arms and legs I might add, Edna's been raising Karen on her own. What a shame. To deprive a little girl of a positive male role model, and her mama of a fine stiff penis.
Can you not say that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bye now.
Oh my god. I don't even want to know. What the fuck does he mean by penis? Really? I swear to God. Seriously. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious. You know, I remember I'm usually a car person at the time. I've never heard of a name Tucker before whenever I talk to friends. I mean, I've seen sports cars around. Camaros, Corvettes, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all that. I'm going to save again because I am very, very disturbed. I'm sorry, but this guy is so funny that I can cringe and laugh at the same time.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later.
You know, I forgot to mention you that pie is still a dessert, you know.
Bye now.
No, no. Just okay, goodbye, Mr. Johnson. You weird motherfucker. God. Oh, wrong way. I forgot to mention Stephanie about this. Let's see here. Okay, that's the lock. Oh yeah, about that.
Are you making some kind of point?
No, I was pretty sure. Oh, forget it. It's never gonna work. Gonna have to stay away from Mr. Potsdam. Okay, what else is there? Missile base. I'll go to the lodge at the very last. Diner. Let's head to the cemetery and then I'll just wrap it up there. I don't know why people would get scared of a cemetery. I don't see this. Unless there's going to be some undead gonna like pop out of the ground and just fucking attack me. Yeah. Is there any places to examine? I don't know. There's nothing to examine. What do we got here? Rest in peace, the unnamed hobo. Robin Williams, 1922 to 1947. May your fantasies be forever gory. I'm getting this vibe to it. Damn. Here lies Boxcar Willie. Freddie Mercedes. Too much love will kill you. Not even glue could save them. Rest in peace, Elmer. Psh. You talk about the Elmer's glue brand? The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. 2 years in harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monty Jakes. Scotty Baker, we shall rest easily without you. The headstone of this grave side reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliff. Who is Rhinecliff? Very curious. The scripture on the headstone has faded beyond legibility. November 27th, 1948, another unknown visitor. This tombstone is unmarked. Guess we're done. Alright. What do we got here? A tree. There's a lodge in the background. Pretty big one, that's for sure. Picnic table. Yet another resting place amongst graves. Get it? Because, you know, picnic table, resting place. I don't even know. I'm bad at making jokes, okay? It's a crypt. The Potsdam family crypt. This is Potsdam's crypt? Oh my gosh. Tree. The leaning sycamore is dead rotten, unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. So, I guess we're done. Okay. Time to get out of here. Man, the way he walks. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's how he walks. Let's get out of here. So that's 3 places down. So we done these places. These places are done. There's a hotel. Mortuary, why not? Huh. The outside looks pretty normal. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But, well, now, the show must go on. Let's exclaim, see here, professionally kept landscape. Some nice little holes there. A large translucent window. The hideous symbol stands out like a swastika or a flattened spider. I've seen this logo before. I kind of wonder what it is. Okay. Let's go back inside. Dead silence, just how I liked it. An empty coterie. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Those dear to us who have passed recently. Jonathan A. Rhincliffe. A schedule of this week's funerary events. A pair of comfortable-looking sofas. I guess that's it. Saving again, just in case. I guess that's how you spell it. Let's go in. Weird. You know, I'm kind of getting a bad feeling about this. The needle lies on 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's pretty cold. The fan's whirring blades barely stir the stench-laden air. Nasty. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars. The sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. A disembodied organ which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. Are these like needles? A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. Well, that looks kind of pitiful. A very nasty looking sink. The messy remains of some poor soul. Oops, he spilled. Let's talk to Mr. Moynihan.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward
How the
Hotel.
heck do you know
Most
my name?
people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
I don't like the looks of it, from what I know. Man. If only I should have ended it there, but no.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then, the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
I don't know.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
So let's see. Alright, losses.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply
Elephant's
drop
graveyard,
dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
Oh, hotel.
As owner of the only hotel in town, I do my best to accommodate any hobo who straggles into town, vacancies permitting.
Were the guys who dropped dead staying at your hotel?
I really don't recall. We get so many low-life dregs passing through here, I can't remember every little death that occurs.
Huh. Are there that many?
As I said, sliced open on a mortician's slab, every corpse looks the same. Red and juicy.
Your smile's a
But
bit
surely you'd
creepy.
remember if these deaths were an unusual occurrence.
You sound like you're launching some sort of investigation, Stephen. That would be most unwise.
Okay.
It seems... God knows by put...
Already. The reason why I clicked on it and to skip through is just because I already seen it all. The dead. Wait. Oh, just type in there.
Yes, I prepare them. I use this astro glue to close my autopsy incision rather than sutures. It's much faster, more efficient. Of course, it only holds for a short while, but once they're in the ground, who cares if they split open? They will anyway. The pressure of the gases and the worms pressing outward, rupturing the cavity open. So why bother with fancy needlework?
A cold-blooded approach.
But what of my losses? Do you realize if it weren't for the efforts of the Order of the Harvest Moon, the bake sale and so forth, even with the Wayward Hotel, I'd be hard-pressed to stay in business. This bake sale...
Then...
Not shelter.
Okay, just a double check.
Yes,
A cold...
But what of my...
Yeah, I already seen it all. I guess we're done. Yeah, that's about it.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
I don't know about you. Just take the Astroglue. Let's see here. Examine this, because I know you can actually take the glue. On the counter sits a new tube of Astroglue. You know, I'd rather find sutures on autopsy more effective than glue. I don't know. Feels unsanitary.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security. Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
Huh. Interesting. So I need something more important, like to get the glue, as in trade. I don't know. So, but yeah, I usually save before I do anything, like for example stealing. Like when I was playing like an Elder Scrolls game, for example. Like I was playing Oblivion back then, and I usually before I take anything, I save before anything happens. But yeah, let's go inside this so-called the light from this candelabra gleams unwholesomely pink, like the eyes of a horde of rats balancing on thin wires. An exquisite chandelier. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews, caked with the dust of indifference. Huh, is that it? This is, weird. A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some etherical power in the other. A saint kneels before a shepherd, terrified. A small lectern for a priest. Brass candelabra holds several strange-smelling candles. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and slide heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. Brass, yeah, we already seen that. Plants? I wouldn't open this if I were you. Oh, it's empty. An empty vessel of the dead. Man, this is... Oh man, I have no words. So I'm guessing the farther in the game I go, the more creepier it is. So yeah. Let's save again. But yeah. Next part, we'll continue some more. So like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys later. Have a good one.